Travis Kelce. He brings a lot of happiness.
We basically the same job.
You got teammates, I got teammates.
You've got Coach Reed, I've got my mom.
Get ready to hit play, as what you believed was just another Taylor Swift concert movie is about to get a lot more interesting. A full-on love story that could be in a big movie. The screen lights up, the music starts, and all of a sudden, you're in a world of glitter, stadium roars, and confetti cannons. It feels like your living room just got front row seats to the tour. But wait, there's a twist. This time, it's not just Taylor who is stealing the show. Meet Travis Kelce. Yes, the star tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs isn't just making a cameo. He's almost walking into the spotlight. Travis is right there, and fans are going crazy over the backstage laughs, honest moments, and playful chemistry. The trailer for The End of an Era just came out on Disney+. Taylor's new 6-part documentary series is already making waves on the internet. You might expect amazing concert footage, famous set lists, and behind-the-scenes brilliance, but what you really get is a rare look into Taylor's life offstage, and maybe even her heart. This isn't the kind of concert documentary you usually see. Think of a stadium show with the energy of a polished reality show, but at the level of Taylor Swift. And the biggest surprise is that Travis is right there.
This was a seismic, momentous period of time in my life.
The 6 episodes will also include Travis's surprise appearance during the London stop and this under-the-stage kiss.
Like an unofficial member of Team Taylor, hanging out backstage, watching rehearsals, and even getting to know the Swift family. This feels like getting the ultimate backstage pass to Taylor's life for Swifties who have spent years figuring out lyrics, looking for Easter eggs, and keeping track of every little thing. Real, personal, and totally out of the blue. Kelce, he makes me very happy. This show brought together about 70,000 people all at once. Fans are split, and things are getting heated online. On one hand, there are people who are very happy to finally see Taylor in real, unedited moments. She smiles at Kelce, laughs with him, and maybe even sneaks in those soft, romantic looks that seem real, not staged. It's the kind of surprise sweetness that fans have been waiting years to see. But there is another part of the fandom that isn't exactly cheering. Some diehard Swifties are looking at this whole thing with a serious side eye, wondering if the docuseries is getting too far away from the music and too focused on the love story. A fan on Reddit said it best. "I didn't sign up to watch a documentary about Travis Kelce. I want to go on the tour." And to be honest, that feeling isn't uncommon. Fans love the ERAS tour's art, dance, stunning visuals, storytelling, and huge scale. But now that Taylor is showing off her most serious relationship yet, some people are worried that the romance might take over the music. And that's okay. Taylor has always kept her romantic life a secret. Yes, there are always rumors and Easter eggs, but letting cameras into her relationship is something new. With Kelce being so important, the whole mood changes. It shows that Taylor is doing more than just filming a record-breaking tour. She's writing down a part of her life that includes her partner. And for some purists, that change feels like their favorite blockbuster suddenly adding a romantic comedy subplot. Not what you expected, and maybe even controversial, but definitely interesting. This docuseries is even more special because it feels so personal. Miss Americana showed us her weaknesses, but it was mostly about her rise, her struggles, and her voice. Her concert movies from the past were just pure entertainment. No real-life relationships are shown. But this is the end of an era. It's a full-on hybrid. 6 episodes that mix the last tour rehearsals, family time, and a lot of unscripted moments with a fiancé who is much more comfortable in front of the camera than anyone thought. People who know Kelce are even saying that she's not just a cameo. He fits into the story like a supporting character in Taylor's real life. And the previews make that very clear. Kelce hanging out backstage, watching her rehearse, making jokes, smiling, and fitting right in with her family. It's private. It shows a lot. And it's the kind of behind-the-scenes access that makes casual viewers into detectives, looking for hidden meaning in every look and laugh. This is more than just a documentary. It's Taylor Swift opening the door a little wider than she's ever done before. The show brought together about 70,000 fans, and now they're all acting like detectives, trying to figure out which moments are staged, which are real, and which might finally show the real Taylor dealing with life, love, and global fame all at once. Some Swifties are totally on board with it. They say that seeing Taylor with Travis makes her feel more human, more real, and more grounded than she has ever let herself be on screen. But some people are worried that the romance might ruin the raw art of the ERAS tour. And that argument has divided the fan base right down the middle. On one side, the people who just want the music. On the other hand, there are those who want to see romantic chaos. And to be honest, that tension is why this docuseries is getting so much attention before it even comes out. This isn't just a movie about a concert. It's a time in culture when pop music, NFL star power, and real-life drama all come together in the most exciting way possible. Things got even more interesting when people saw Taylor and Travis at a wedding together. Yes, they were a full-on couple. Their chemistry was natural, easy, and obviously newsworthy. For fans who follow Taylor's life like a high-end drama, seeing her with Kelce on her property only makes things worse. Everyone is curious about how much of their relationship will be shown on the show. Spoiler, probably more than some people thought and less than others are getting ready for, but definitely enough to keep people talking. And then there's the way it looks. 6 episodes, which means it's meant to take its time with scenes that a 2-hour movie would rush through. Expect slow-burning glimpses of backstage preparations, costume fittings, sound checks, emotional check-ins, and yes, intimate conversations that show a softer, more playful Taylor than we've seen in any other documentary. It's like seeing the engine room of a pop empire and a real-life romantic comedy happen at the same time. And sources say that the show doesn't hold back the truth either. The nerves, the tiredness, the planning, the successes, and the stress of running a record-breaking tour around the world. This isn't just about the tour of the time. It's about the time when Taylor Swift was on stage, off stage, and everywhere else. Show brought together about 70,000 people at once. When you add Kelce to all of this, you get the perfect mix of music, romance, and celebrity reality. One that is new, a little messy, and totally addictive. Fans who wanted a pure music-only ERAS tour celebration might not be happy, but Kelce's addition makes the series more important. A story hook that turns it from a simple concert report into a story about the life that goes on behind the scenes. It's like getting a VIP badge that lets you go anywhere in the stadium. You still get the lights, the sound, and the precise choreography, but then, all of a sudden, you get the human element. The quiet moments, the real laughter, the soft chaos, and the things that make it feel lived in, honest, and even a little messy in the most relatable way possible. A lot of people are also talking about whether this is a smart move. Taylor showing Travis this openly could be her way of saying something big is going on. This relationship is important. It's a big part of this time, just like the music, the tour, and the cultural wave she's made. For a superstar whose love life has been picked apart, twisted, and speculated on for more than 10 years, this feels like Taylor taking full control of the story. Boldly, personally, and yes, with a hint of risk. But that only makes it more like Taylor Swift. An epic tour, a movie-like documentary, and a personal love story all mixed together. About 2 years before the tour started, I thought of the idea for the ERAS tour. Let's talk about what fans expect for a minute, because the bar is not just high, it's out of this world. The ERAS tour has become famous not only for breaking ticket sales records, but also for its impact on culture. Fans want the magic, the costumes, the dancing, the confetti cannons, and the emotional highs that make you feel like you're going to cry. They want the wins, the losses, and the little wins that make a live show a once-in-a-lifetime event. Some people are worried that putting Travis Kelce moments throughout the docuseries will take away from the spectacle, which is what they came for. But for some, it makes things more interesting. Seeing Taylor with someone who supports her behind the scenes, someone who is there for her in the quiet times, gives you a rare look at the person behind the powerful performer. It makes her more human without taking away from the art that made her famous in the first place. That's what makes this project so great. There are layers to it. You can already see the ERAS tour in pop culture history. The documentary style lets people slowly and carefully figure out what went into making that show. And then there's the personal layer, like the Kelce moments, the family interactions, and the emotional beats that make this feel like more than just a concert recap. It pulls you in. It's all-inclusive. And based on the trailer, it doesn't hold back on its goals. And by putting Kelce in the spotlight more than anyone thought she would, Taylor is going beyond the norms of her previous documentaries. This shows once again that she can change the way every era, every project, and every story is told. Not only is she showing the machine behind the tour, she is showing how her work life and personal life affect each other. And let's be honest, that mix is often messy, unpredictable, and a lot of fun. Fans get to see those unscripted moments, the laughs, the awkward pauses, and the little things that show closeness and connection. For some, it's a dream come true to finally see the superstar as a person, not just a perfect performer. Some people think it changes the story of the tour that they were expecting. But Taylor's brand has always included disruption. Adding Kelce doesn't just make the story more romantic, it also makes it more relatable. Seeing a world-famous person balance a relationship with a tour that goes across continents, has millions of fans, and never stops getting media attention. It's one of the most human things she's ever shown on screen. This isn't about drama or scandal. It's about love, life, and finding a balance between your personal priorities and a job that expects you to be perfect all the time. Fans who enjoy this part of the docuseries will learn more about Taylor as a person and as an artist. And the big question that people are talking about online isn't just how much Kelce will be in the movie, but whether his presence will make the story Taylor wants to tell better or worse. Based on the debate, the answer is not clear. His role is both disruptive and enlightening, as well as controversial and interesting. But one thing is very clear. Once again, Taylor Swift has turned a project into a big cultural event. And this time, her favorite tight end is helping her out. Whether you're a die-hard Swiftie holding on to your ERAS tour merchandise, or just a casual viewer interested in celebrity culture, the end of an era promises 6 episodes of huge events, personal revelations, and, yes, a lot of Travis Kelce moments that no one saw coming. It's brave, it's unique, and it's everything you didn't know you needed. And really, isn't that the roller coaster that we've all been waiting for? That's it for this video, everyone.